the Auburn Doubledays back at Falcon Park for Game 2 in the series against the State College Spikes, coming back from a 4-3 come-from-behind win to finally snap that 5-game losing streak. Claudia Belafato joined by Jack McMullen. Jack, I was a little afraid last night. We were trailing from the 3rd to the 7th, and then at the bottom of the 8th, things finally came together for the Doubledays.
Yeah, and it really started in the bottom of the 7th inning, too, when 2 came across for Auburn. They were down 3-0, and they had only scored 1 run in 22 innings. And that kind of tells you about Auburn's woes. Their only run, they were shut out in Game 2 of that Tri-City series. Game 3, they only scored 1 run, and it was on a bases-loaded walk in the 1st inning. So then they were scoreless until the bottom of the 7th, but 2 in the 7th, and then 2 in the 8th, thanks to JT Arruda, who I know you got a chance to catch up with a little bit later on, but JT Arruda with a 2 RBI single, 4-3, and there's that 1-run win that you always need, and it was humongous to stop that 5-game losing streak.
And one guy we've been seeing a lot of talent from recently, Andrew Pratt, 6 for 12 in the past 4 games. He's been doing really well lately.
Yeah, and maybe the best thing about his past 4 games have been his walk numbers too, and he's had 4 walks in his past 3 games. So this guy is seeing the ball exceptionally well, and it's not just seeing bad pitches versus seeing good pitches. It's seeing bad pitches, knowing to lay off. It's seeing good pitches and knowing when to do something with it. And he's done something with it 6 times out of his past 12. So that's a great job from Andrew Pratt, a guy that did have the strikeout bug a little bit earlier on in the year. He's correcting, he's making changes, and those changes are for the good.
And Pratt in the lineup tonight in the 6th hole. We see some other names on there. Done 8 consecutive games on base. And Carrillo, who's 1 for 3. We've been seeing some good performances from him as well. And senior at the bottom of the lineup. We have Gomez on the mound tonight. What can we expect from him?
Neomar Gomez has struggled in his past 2 outings, but this is one of the more talented arms that the Doubleday staff has to offer. And he throws that fastball in the low to mid 90s. He couples that with a really good curveball. So if he has both of those pitches working, you really only need 2 pitches to be good. You need 3 to be great. But he has a chance to be good, if not great tonight, if that curveball and that changeup are working. It's just it's the marriage of all 3.
And a good win for the Doubledays yesterday, but we cannot get comfortable, and we know that as it is with any team. What are some of the biggest things to look for from State College tonight?
With State College, I'd say just limiting the bats. Martin Figueroa is in the order again. The switch hitter has been fantastic coming into this series. Over his last 10 games before this, he was hitting .368. So this guy was dialed up. He's seeing the ball. He was hitting really hard baseballs yesterday too, so you got to contain him. Stanley Espinal hit a home run way far, like absurdly far, maybe 450. He hit it to left center yesterday, so it's just containing the bats for State College. But Auburn, they're getting the offensive production right now. You mentioned Albert Carrillo, had another double to dead center field. That's a hard place to hit over a head, but he's managed to do so twice in the last couple of games at Falcon Park, and then JT Arruda came up big. So, you know, it's managing the State College attack, but it's also hitting for Auburn's side too, and I know you had a chance to talk to JT.
Here with JT Arruda, whose hit last night finally snapped the 5-game losing streak for the team. How did it feel to have a role in that win?
It was good. It was good for the team, good for the fans. I mean, we haven't won a home game in probably 2 weeks, so heck of a job by our pitching staff. I mean, Dyson pitched a really good game, and then Amos came in and Baco, so good team win. We kind of needed it.
You were only one of 2 players at Fresno State to play in every single one of the 54 games, so you got a ton of reps. How big was that to prepare you for really the constant go of pro ball?
Yeah, college baseball is kind of a grind. It's a little bit different because you only play on weekends and then you practice throughout the week, so it's different because it's an everyday game thing here. So, I mean, it was good. It was a good experience, so it helps you, I guess, embrace the grind.
And it's tough to get into a rhythm when you're not in the lineup every day, but so far this season you have been more often than not. How big is that rhythm for your personal game?
Yeah, I mean, baseball is a ton of timing and a ton of rhythm, like you said, so trying to find that and continue to have that rhythm even when you're not in the lineup is kind of just trusting the process and getting your work in before and after the game, so it is what it is.
And before you were full force baseball, you were a big soccer guy too in high school. And you said that winning the soccer championship was your greatest accomplishment in sports. So I assume you have a new greatest accomplishment now. And what is that accomplishment?
Yeah, I mean, it's a dream come true to even be here, I guess you'd say, to get drafted. So that's maybe my biggest accomplishment yet. The times of playing soccer in high school were fun, but I guess this is where I am now. So.
All right, and it's not too bad, right?
No.
JT Arruda in the lineup tonight, game 2 against State College Spikes. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Arruda in the 5-hole tonight for game 2 against the State College Spikes. This is your Auburn Doubledays pregame show brought to you by Cayuga Community College. Don't forget to catch all the action on fingerlinks1.com or MILB.com with this guy and JD Rachi. I'm Claudia Belfato. He's Jack McMullen. Thanks for watching.